Hello coin collectors, welcome back to the All Change Review. And this week we have a coin I'm sure every single one of you will have seen and most likely own, as it's the Histories of Technological Achievement. And it was the main design for £2 coins in circulation, though the key word is was the main design, as the last coin with this design was minted in 2015 before being replaced with the new Britannia £2 coin, but we'll come on to her in a later video. Now, you may be thinking this is just a boring coin we see every day, but even everyday coins have a history and different inspiration behind the design, and this is actually one of my favourites. So, we go back a little bit, not too far, to 1996, when the Mint, as they're known to do, announced they were going to release a new coin into circulation and have an open competition for people to submit designs. So, 1,200 designs later, the winner was Bruce Russian. And if you're a keen watcher of the All Change Review, you may have heard his name before, because we've actually looked at one of his other coins, which was the London 2012 50p for sailing. But let's not get sidetracked. Now, Bruce was announced the winner, and his design here shows technology through the ages. So, let's have a look. Now, in the centre, if I turn it up, you can just sort of see a latent image and a scrolled ironwork pattern representing the Iron Age. And this was one of the first British coins to be released which actually had a latent image as part of its main design. Then, from the Iron Age we move to the Industrial Age, and we have the cogs and wheels turning here. The next circle after that represents the Modern Age and is actually based on a computer circuit. And if you look just here, I didn't even notice this until I started doing this video, you can just see Bruce's initials just at the bottom here. Then on the outer ring, along with the denomination and the year of mintage, we have this crisscross pattern, and that's meant to represent the internet and its many connections. And when Bruce was asked about this coin and design, he said, "This is the first time I've designed for a coin, and I was keen to tell a story. It was also important that the design should not go out of fashion, and I'm very pleased and proud." And I think he should be. This is a great design, and I think it has lasted well for the 18 years it's been in circulation, and he should be proud. Now, the edge inscription, as you know, is "standing on the shoulder of giants." And this is also what the coin is actually more commonly known as, rather than the technological achievements. And along with being the inspiration for an Oasis album, the edge inscription is actually attributed to Isaac Newton, but he'll be a video into himself when his coin comes out later in the year. So now let's talk variations and also turn this coin over. So on the front here you can see we've got two different portraits of Queen Elizabeth II. The first is the third portrait that was released only on the 1997 issue coins by Kevin MacLeod, and the second was released on all the other by Ian Rank Broadley. Now the first one, there's always been a bit of a rumour about the fact that these are rarer, and they are rarer because there's only 13,343,627 of them minted and released, but that's not a small number. Though it does get a little smaller when you compare it to the 402,411,213 released into circulation over the years for the fourth portrait. And there aren't any real rare dates for these. I think the lowest the mintage figures go is the 2005 with 3,837,250. But again, in the schemes of some of the other commemorative £2 coins that have been released into circulation, it still doesn't even hit the top 10. So at this point we normally move on to value, but as we've covered, there's a lot of these around and they're not hard to get hold of, so there's no real scarcity to either of these. So they're going to be worth the face value of £2 for both the £2 with the necklace in 1997 and any of the other years as well. But that's when it comes down to appreciating the coin, not just for the value, but for the design and the history behind it itself. But what do you think of this design? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you found today's video informative, why not give us a like and subscribe for future content. But until next time, coin collectors, thanks for watching and keep collecting. Bye.